Thank you for joining me on the Danalytical Geek. I am Dan, and today we're going to cover what to do with the pink dinosaur. Alright, so I've seen a lot of videos on basically the quote-unquote black Mamba Dino Force, basically the Dinobots, Volcanicus, but large-sized and in these cute little colors. So, I've experimented with a lot of different things concerning the chest piece because, I've looked at tons of videos, and I think this is the sort of how it shows to do it on the instructions, maybe. But kind of makes it look like he's wearing like a baby pack. And, yeah. But, also notice some people don't necessarily have, some people are complaining about there being space in between there. You can add the extra fists that come with it, and that kind of adds support, tapers it off a bit. But yeah, I feel like this is the most efficient way to do this. I feel like that actually kind of looks good too. It fits really well in there. And so let's sort of, I'm going to redo this one just like that one. And I ordered some of these off of Wish. They keep sending me the wrong one on the yellow one, so I just tried to order another one to get today, so I just ordered it off AliExpress. But the chest piece right here tells you to do it one way on the instructions, but it doesn't look very good. It kind of ended up looking like a baby backpack. And I feel like this method, I haven't seen anybody else use it, but I feel like this method best harnesses the capabilities. So, and it actually looks kind of like notice how it's not too thick. It actually accentuates some of the gold in there, and kind of looks cool. Kind of looks like it's got like a spike as opposed to a dong. Anyway, also another thing is I know a lot of people were kind of complaining about the space in between, but that's what the extra two hands are for, is they plug in those spots right there, and they act as both support and bulking. So in case you didn't know that, that's good. But yeah, I figured I'd explain everything. So the way to kind of set this up is whatever mode your guy's in. Let's say he's back in his little, hey, I'm a velociraptor again, or whatever the heck he's supposed to be. There you go. Oh, cool. Something to this effect, I think. Anyway, no, that's not a good start. But you can kind of see whatever form he's in, you basically want to get him to where you tuck his head in. This is going to come over. This part's obviously going to go under the T-Rex head. You want to get these lined up to where that part's like that. So you can get these up like this, because this is going to go under. And you want to get these lined up to where like that, because they're going to go in kind of under here like this. And the tail, if you want, you can either bring it up, or I like it down personally. I think it looks cooler. Kind of makes them look almost like pharaoh-ish. So get this sort of lined up like that. Get ready to kind of look at it one more time. It's going to go up and under. Get that sort of in there. Get these past there. These have to go past. The head will go down, kind of balance it in there. Sideways view. Front view. Hold. Place Grimlock's head to sort of Not really secure, but just enough to get us to lock, or at least place those in there. These come close and have it facing outward. So, boom. And then this part gets under the, boom. If I can, I kind of stick this, the foot thing into the little hand opening. Same thing with the other, it gives it support. There you go. Both goes into the hand. Secure, secure, boom, boom, boom. And that, notice, now you can, if you don't like, you can bring this up. This part hooks into sort of that open space there. These, next to Grimlock's head, kind of angle off to cover that open space. Plus this looks, actually looks somewhat like it would make sense on the robot. And then the feet go in there, or in this one, I have it coming down. They can kind of fit in and under. Experiment a little bit with what works for you. I think when they invented this, I was like, they're like, oh crap, we got to figure out something to do with it. But I actually think that goes pretty well. Boom, boom. And again, this has the fills in that spot, gives it some support. As I said, I don't really use the I don't plug this part into the little hole in there, because I mean, I feel like it gives it more space for this, but also, you know, I feel like that looks better than, I just feel like that has a better gap and almost looks like it's like a protective piece over his junk. And so, like, balance wise, the aesthetics of it, I feel like it looks good, and it's well balanced. Actually kind of makes it look like it serves a somewhat of a purpose as an extra protection around its core. Another thing I like to point out is there's all sorts of different ways you can combine this stuff. It tells you to use this and this. This right here is the legs, and this are the arms. But what I've done is, notice how if you use this as the arm, and that's, you can have this wing split, and it looks like he's got two shoulder spikes. And I think that looks way cooler than the other setup. Like there's like some symmetry that's occurring. And also with this, I tend to keep the I'm gonna either have that, or let's get that to go. Either do that, or I feel like that looks pretty good, honestly. So anyway, I mean, there's been a million different videos on how to transform this thing, so you know, I don't need to go ahead and show you how to combine it. You know, you can YouTube a million different videos, but main thing I wanted to point out is what you can do that's cool with this too as the arms, because this equals kind of like a shoulder blade. That looks cool as hell. And I know a lot of videos people have this, but some people still don't use the extra arms there, which again gives it extra balance and support, and looks really good. And then with this thing, if you have them, I just feel like this, again, best way to use that, ta-da. So anyway, yeah. Well, again, this is Dan at the Danalytical Geek. I appreciate you joining me. I'm going to try to solve other weird problems, because, yeah, nothing's worse than, like, having a piece and you're like, I don't even know what to do with that. but I feel like I have solved the problem, at least for this combiner. Join me in the future.